explain to me why this generation of 30 to 40-year-olds look like they're in their 20s, but the 20-year-olds look like they're in their 40s? Is everyone gonna be okay?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. What's gonna happen when niggas when we turn 40, dog? It's gonna be bad. Yo, welcome back to the room. We're back at it with another video. Guess who tried to record videos and the audio didn't save? You know, this guy. But before we get into this video, make sure to sub, like the video, and comment if you feel like it. Sub up right now. I wrote to 300 subs. Let's get straight into the video.
I am aging like milk, bro. This content creator, she's 25. Her entire comment section is just people saying that her skin looks horrible and she looks old. I'm
oh
scrolling
shit.
through her page as I'm
Gen Z's
down
aging
here,
like milk. I forgot to say what we're
my
reacting to.
eyes shift focus to my reflection.
By
That's
Maury.
what I'm looking at right now, my reflection in my phone.
Don't take me down again,
And I can
YouTube.
see-
Don't strike me again.
I think she looks bad. Oh my gosh, I'm 23 and I look like I could be this lady's father.
Yikes. I'm not gonna lie, and I want to be as respectful as possible, but
Hey, he said it. He said it. I did it. So
he looks like 23 is what he says he is. And I'm not
whoa. Go ahead and sub before I do something I don't want to.
entirely sure what's going on with his voice. I'm just gonna assume that's like a TikTok, Instagram voice filter or whatever, but Jesus, good God, what is going on? This man looks like he could definitely be 35, pushing 40 maybe. And I can
Jeez,
honestly
bro.
say,
Bro, he's 23, hairline pushed back. Shit, hey, it look like I'm coming up though, shit, but hey, let's
back in the image that
keep
we
it
see
pushing.
right here on the screen, that all these people are literally Gen Zers. They're all in their early to mid 20s. It's just scary, actually. I'm not entirely sure.
Nah. There's no way the girl in the middle is in her 20s, bro. There's no way.
What's going on, if there's something in the air, in the water, in the food, or all three of the above. But this is getting bad.
Your ages, just for fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so Samantha is 26.
Oh,
And Nicole is 24.
oh my god.
Harriet is 24.
Bro, because you know what it is? Like, everybody is trying to look older. Everybody's trying to look more, what's the word, bro? Just wait, just grow up. You gonna look how you want to look, bro. Just let time pass. Let it be natural. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody getting work done trying to look a certain type of way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna be straight, bro. Just let your genes do its thing, bro. A lot of people don't peak until they're like 30. So, like, you know what I'm saying?
And then Jess is 25.
Wow.
Honestly, the fact that a professional surgeon is that in shock at what he just saw
That's
speaks
facts.
volumes.
What's going on? Also, new addition. What's up with these guys? These little hooks on the end of my ears, these little elf ears. People always used to say,
Yo, that boy might be an elf.
"Oh, it's like they're coming
What?
to fruition because of things spoken about me in past times." What's going on here? Anyway, wow.
I mean, you don't
23
look
now.
bad though. Like, you don't look
Like, I
bad.
like I have gray hair, just in this light, but
Yeah, so some advice for this guy, definitely grow out your hair. The short hair is definitely contributing to the fact that you're already blonde and the sun is piercing your scalp, which is making it look so transparent and making you look like you're balder than you.
Bro, I swear, you know what's crazy? If this dude just had a full head of hair, he'd probably look, bro, he'd look 20 years younger, bro. Hair is actually so important to somebody's like look.
Maybe gain some weight, get a nice skincare routine to, you know, help with the fine lines and wrinkles. Guys, also wear sunscreen. I know there's this new trend, this new fad where people want to sun gaze and they want to be in the sun for hours a day with a UV index of 9+, but just realize that that is aging you rapidly. That is destroying your skin scales. That is potentially contributing to potential skin cancer.
Gee, now that
sure,
tan line
the
is
sun
crazy,
good for
dog.
you, you know, depending on the pigmentation of your skin, an hour or two per day over the course of the day of sunlight is perfectly fine, but just staying for hours on end in the sun will definitely do more harm.
I don't be getting why people want to tan so badly. To me, they look the same before and after, or like, they don't look that crazy different. Let me know what y'all think about
I don't even
that.
want to say what I thought. Yikes.
Well, do you not realize how old y'all motherfuckers over like?
I didn't want to say what I thought either.
So I'm almost 40. I'm almost 40 years old. But who cares how old we look? Like, why are we arguing about this? Like, why can't we all just get along, have a good time? because there are way worse things that we could all be pissed off about.
Agreed, but blame it on Gen Zers or the younger part of Gen Z, because they will literally, as soon as you turn 21, 22, 23, call you unk. Literally, there's this new trend with the younger part of Gen Z.
Bro, I'm
calling
fucking,
people in
I'm
their
18
20s
and
unk.
I get
because, you know,
called
being
unk
a
too,
sibling
bro.
versus
I
a
don't
brother who had a
understand it.
child, right? That type of uncle, right? Technically speaking, you're an uncle if one of your siblings have a baby. You could be an uncle at 12 or 13 years old. I was an uncle at 10. But no, they're actually using this term unk, which is short
How that
for
work?
uncle, as a slur to basically call you old. And honestly, this already tells me that when Gen Z all reach their 30s and 40s, there's going to be a hell of a lot of midlife crises out here because of
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, that's fat. Bro, the way people are so scared of aging, what do you think is gonna happen when the inevitable happens? The way like, oh that dude, oh that nigga, oh that bro, the way people joke on people for being old, what do you think is gonna happen when the, you know what I'm saying, the clock ticks? It's gonna be a bad look, bro.
Thing, like,
Oh
what's wrong with my
shit.
generation, like, is genuinely scaring me. Like, even 18-year-olds to 20-year-olds, you guys act like they're fucking old. What is going on?
I think there's a lot of immaturity and arrested development going on for Gen Z, because like we're the generation where, especially if you were born after 2005, where you literally grew up with technology. You're iPad kids, right? You grew up with a fucking social media device at the tip of your fingers, and you grew up in a very superficial, shallow world where everything's like fast fashion, materialistic, focused on your
I ain't gonna lie, and that like that's the thing, that's an extension of everything, bro. This is the most superficial generation ever. So obviously it's going, you know what I'm saying?
calling them kids and children. Like, excuse me, by the time you're 16, you should be well on your way to be preparing for college or getting your first job, being on the road, driving, preparing yourself as a young man or young lady for adulthood. That is the age when you're, I mean, let's be honest here. If you murder someone, you're going to jail, adult jail, prison. You're cooked. Also, believe it or not, whether you think it's good or bad, that would typically be the age range for a lot of World War II vets who were sent off to fight for this country. The founding fathers were like in their early 20s, 20, 21, 22, 23.
That's
The
crazy.
people who founded this country.
Hey, old enough to go to war, not old enough to drink. Hey, bro.
But the fact that now we live in a day and age where everybody's being infantilized and treated like genuine kids is probably contributing to the reason for why Gen Z is so weird about age and don't want to grow up and are afraid of getting older.
What is going on? Like, why are you calling people in their 20s unks? Am I going?
Bro, Gen Z is afraid of growing up. They're afraid of jobs. It's like, damn, you just want to be lazy your whole life, dude? I mean, I'm Gen Z, so I can't speak, but you know what I'm saying? I don't mind. Bro, age is age. I'm gonna get older. I'm gonna get wrinkles. I'm not gonna look the same, but that's life, bro. As long as I'm chilling, I'm chilling.
Say this, people think everything is old until they actually get to that age and realize, holy shit, I'm actually still trying to figure my life out. You know, a lot of people are in their mid-30s and still don't know what the hell they're doing with their own lives. I will say though, although this may not technically
crazy.
be a word, this
Not gonna
type
lie.
of cringe-ass ageism needs to stop, let's be honest. All right, calling somebody in their mid-20s, especially in Gen Z, somebody in their 20s unk because you think they're old, it's just like actually retarded. Back in the day, unk was reserved for people who were 40 years old and above. Let's be honest here. People 40s, 50s.
As facts, unk was for, you know what I'm saying? Bro, you gotta have at least one gray hair to be a unk back then. But now it's like, bro, shit, they be calling me unk, bro. Damn.
Then you need to seek help. And honestly, again, maybe part of the reason for why Gen Z is calling other Gen Zers unk is because a lot of Gen Zers are just aging horribly.
Somebody explain to me why this generation of 30 to 40-year-olds look like they're in their 20s, but the 20-year-olds look like they're in their 40s. Is everyone gonna be okay?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. What's gonna happen when niggas when we turn 40, dog? It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad.
Sunscreen causes cancer. Take a genius to figure out that you're going to age faster. UV exposure is undeniably one of the highest risks for premature aging. If you need further proof, look at this twin study. This twin, tanning. This twin, sun protection. Next theory is the vaping epidemic. Millennials are the generation between cigarettes and vaping. We didn't put any of that into our body because smoking is absolutely going to age you like milk. It breaks down collagen, it breaks down elastin, gives you smoker's lines, makes you look 10 times older. And would you believe me if I told you these people were in their 20s? More and more people are starting to get Botox and filler at a young.
I don't want to be that type of guy, but she kind of look crazy too. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, hold on. Okay.
your age. And not only can that make us look weird, but it can also
Bro. Okay.
age us significantly.
All right,
Whether or
bro.
not millennials look younger and Gen Z looks older, I don't.
No.
really know.
I was tripping.
The
I think
key message
it's her ears. But she not.
here is wear your freaking SPF. Don't touch vaping or smoking with a 10-foot pole. Go easy on the Botox and filler.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it from the dermatologist herself, or I think she's a cosmetic whatever, someone who does like chemical peels and whatnot. You heard it from her. All right. Not wearing your SPF, vaping, which I heard recently that vaping can be more dangerous than smoking, not because of the particular ingredients, but because it's more easily accessible and you do it more because, you know, the smell, it vaporizes, it quickly dissipates, and apparently the usage is so intense within younger populations with the amount of vape that people vape that it's becoming as worse, or if not more worse, than actual cigarettes, which is kind of crazy to think about. But ladies and gentlemen, I think this is a strange psychological phenomena. I think it's multifaceted. I think with the rapid infantilization that Gen Z had to go through, the arrested development, the shitty diets, the shitty foods, the shitty water supply, all the toxic.
That ass. And you know, you watching this video, you about to go eat some crumble cookies, you about to go eat some Wingstop. Hey, cancel that DoorDash, gang. Go and make you some eggs or something.
10,000
Like,
chemicals in our food supply, whereas Europe has like less than 2,000. Yeah. And then on top,
bro, I went to France, right, to visit cousins. Bro, tell me why I lost 10 pounds just doing nothing. Bro, Europe is just so much healthier in every way, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta catch
on
up.
YouTube telling people like to go outside without any sun protection because that's the masculine and manly thing to do. Listen, I fell for that trap a couple years ago, and boy, I tell you, by the end of the summer, the back of my neck was literally like peeling, like from sun damage. It was actually cracked. Legitimately, the skin on the back of my neck was cracked and peeling from the amount of sun damage it had. It was terrible. I never experienced anything like that a day in my life. And also, I'm not sure about the exercise levels of Gen Z. I think Gen Z overall, in comparison to previous generations, are definitely less physically fit and less physically active and less exercise.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. As generations go, we have less and less passion. Bro, the generation under us is cooked.
Do more harm than good. I mean, it's like a death by 1,000 cuts. So genuinely speaking, as a Gen Zer who grew up with inadequacies in my diet, social media addiction for a while, lack of physical movement, of which I've definitely completely turned around, as you can see here on my Instagram stories. Follow me on IG, by the way. I can tell you as a person,
Hey,
who's been on both sides
good
of
stuff, bro.
these lifestyle
You know what I'm
changes,
saying?
I'm
You know
like
what I'm saying?
1,000% more happy.
We stay
where I
right
am
on this
now
side.
than where I was a couple years ago. So honestly, if you're Gen Z or Gen Alpha, Millennial, Boomer, Gen X, or whatever the hell, like, just get out there, exercise, eat healthy, you know, get vitamin D. The sun is cool, but don't do too much, you know. Get your omega-3 fatty acids, your vitamin D capsules, eat protein.
Yeah, but like, yeah, bro, that's crazy. Hey, if you watch this video, you probably part of Gen Z. Lock in. But that's the end of the video. Make sure to sub, like, and comment if you feel like it. Road to 300 subs. Make sure to sub right now, please, and peace.